Hello everyone, today you have joined the DT Creative Elk YouTube channel. Once you've started Photoshop and you've opened a project, this is what the interface is going to look like. You'll have a bar over here, which is to many other tools that you've probably already used. Now, whether you're using Mac or Windows, this is going to be very similar. Find Edit Image Layer, type Select and couple of others depending on what version of Photoshop you're using. A few tools might or might not exist over here. That's okay, more or less. This is going to be the C. The second thing is the options bar. Now these options are specific settings for each of the tools that we're going to be using for the. Talking about tools, the bar over here, this is where all your tools are. There are multiple tools and we'll explore all of them in detail, moving on to the next thing. This is your document window. The document that you're working on can appear over here. In Photoshop, you can have multiple documents open at once, and this is what you'll see over here. Moving on towards the right side, this is color swatches, gradients, patterns. These are things which is called a panel. You can see settings for each of the panel over here. Every panel has their whole set of settings, and you can keep on switching between the different panels from here. These panels might or might not be visible in your version of the setup. But this is what the Essentials Parallel looks like in my version of the Photoshop. Moving on, this is another thing. You can see these small items over here. These icons right now are options to hide or minimize the panels. I can open multiple panels over here and close them when I want to. Now the best thing about Photoshop is because it has multiple users. People might or might not need certain panels. Because of this, Photoshop gives you the option to move or close any of standards. There are these small icons. If you can see these small arrows that can expand or minimize any of these patterns, or in fact I can also click and drag and move a panel somewhere else if I want to use color more often than the things. I can keep it locked in a certain panel that I can give it more space. I can do something very similar with layers or any other banners that exist in the entire workspace. One other good thing about the entire workspace is you can see what all panels are open and what are the ones which are closed. If I click on Window, I'll see multiple buttons over here. Everything that is clicked or has a check button right next to it is the one that's visible. You can turn on or turn off in any of these panels at any one time. And as I said, you can always remove and move these panels somewhere here, somewhere other on the earth. In case you end up missing out on something that you want and you'd want to reset, Photoshop gives you option for that as well. If you click on Window, Open Workspace, and it says Reset Essentials. That's it. I have the workspace exactly as it was set earlier, and that's it for a quick overview of the Photoshop workspace. Let's understand all of these parts in detail in the next couple of videos. See you then. I hope you can understand. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.